Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a video about the new thing that I just got, just a bit of first impressions with it, which is the Miyoo Mini Plus, this little thing. Get it closer to the camera. Yep. Well, I'm using a webcam, so don't expect to see too much visual fidelity and everything here. But yeah, like this is what I'm trying to get you to show you guys. It just arrived today. Pretty fast shipping. It came within a week. That's really fast. It came from China, and I did not pay any expedited anything. This was the AliExpress standard shipping. It came into this. It came into a box which had like this really nice wrapping. So definitely be reassured. It's really hard to get squeezed. And you open it, and then you will find this nice box. Let's get a little bit here. Yep. And you find this nice box. You will open it, and the mini will be there. The mini will be there. So, yep. Miyoo Mini Plus and everything like that. It had this thing. It had an SD card loaded with ROMs. Don't ask how and why. This little cable that I probably will never use. This card reader that I will never use either, but it's good that it has it. And it came with an SD card, you know, these Chinese SD cards that have like these, it just shows no brand, it just says a gigabyte. Probably I will change in the future, but for now I will leave it as is. Pretty nice packaging, looked pretty professional. I didn't expect it like this for an emulator product, right? This could be like a real console product, and you will have so well packaged. I was really impressed. But let's go to the meat and the bones of everything, right? This little thing. Now I want you to understand. I'm quite a big guy. So my hands are not probably what you would normally see. Like I'm around 190, 193 centimeters, which is 6.2, 6.3 inches. Not inches. 6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot 3. Not very good with the American system. Anyway, let's proceed with this. I already played quite a bit. I tried the Game Boy Advance. I tried PlayStation 1, and I tried also, yep, as you can see here, probably can see, I guess. Just get it close to you guys. It's a bit confusing still with the camera. I have to do it reverse. But yeah, like probably you will be able to see it from a different video. What I wanted to show you was that mostly because most people that have seen their videos, their hands are not as big as mine, and someone that is quite tall, right? They definitely won't really have the experience that most described. The device works fine. I don't. This is not the video really about the device because everything I tried with active frame meter, everything was off for like so it wouldn't like frame skip, because that's kind of cheating when you're trying to see performance and it frame skips. PlayStation 1 loaded Castlevania, everything was perfect. I was able to beat the first boss as well pretty fast, no problem. I tried mostly Metroid Fusion. I felt a little bit, it was a little bit janky. It could be the ROM though, so I'm not 100% sure about that. Chrono Trigger played fantastic, didn't really have an issue. Super Metroid the same. Pokemon, you can't really see anything like about performance with Pokemon. It's kinda weird as it is. Now, what else can I say? Is mostly like, because right, I'm a big guy. Look at my hands. This thing is like pretty small for me. A lot of people had the thing that's saying that, oh, you can't play anymore, like because they were used to the mini, right? That you cannot play with one hand anymore. Well, I would say, if you can do this on the phone, If you can do this on the phone and you can do it with one hand, I don't think you're gonna really struggle here. The only thing that I will say is a little bit chunky on the side, but I don't really think it's gonna be trouble like to if you have big hands, or maybe even medium hands, I don't think you're gonna have a problem going from here to here. Definitely didn't feel like it was a problem navigating or playing something that is not very obviously action based, but something like Pokemon, right? You can go around here, you can have the hack that is always running, so you don't have to press B, and yeah, you do your stuff. Now the only thing that I will say so far that I don't like on this device, first, I'm not saying really about dislike. The default operating system seems pretty straightforward, but I'm just waiting for Onion 4.2. It's not out yet. On the time of the recording, on the 22nd of the 3rd. Now, what I will also say is that the problem, I think this will depend with your hands, right? The problem that I'm having with this device is when I'm playing like this, as you can see my hands, I have no problem playing the face buttons. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I hold it back. It's a little bit chunky as well, so I have place to put my hands, but the problem is on here on the buttons. It is really difficult. You will have to play like this in order to hit the L1 and R1. Which is mostly, I would say, like, yeah, I guess maybe it's a problem with the big hands, but I can definitely easily hit the R2 and L2. Now, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure that with RetroArch or when Onion comes out, I think maybe it's even doable now, I can definitely remap the buttons to be on that, and that will be no problem. Very good. Very good so far. Very comfortable. I didn't feel anything weird. The weight is nice. It feels like you're actually holding something nice. It's not flimsy. The screen, I don't know. Like, I'm not really a screen for the. I'm not very good at like comparing screens for like handheld devices. I'm more like a monitor guy. But this looks pretty nice. Like compared to something like I wanted to get my 3DS out. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, compared to something like a 3DS. Now, mind you, this is not the IPS model, right? So yeah, compared to this screen, I feel this one is way bigger, way better actually. The colors and everything, the blacks feel pretty good. Now, what I would say is that the only thing that kind of bothered me outside of the device itself, in the packaging, they included this. I'm not sure if it's even visible. They included this screen protector, but let me just put it here. Yep. But as you can see here, it doesn't reach all the way. I was dumb that I didn't open it yet to see exactly the aspect ratio of the screen, like the bezels. So I put it a little bit above. Now, I didn't have any problem with bubbles and anything. They had the whole kit that you just wipe it and it was good. Oh, actually now this is the sleep mode. Pretty good to showcase. You can just go back. From what I know, this thing, only thing it does is that it just closes the screen to preserve battery and obviously the sound and stuff. But yeah, I think like from nothing, it is better to have something. And that was a bit of a problem that I had with the 3DS when I wanted to play GBA games, because mostly in this thing I will play PlayStation 1 and Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. This is the main reason I got it. Oh yeah, and also Famicom, Super Famicom, SNES. But yeah, like the only thing that kind of bummed me out was a little bit the screen here, that it didn't really say anything about it as well, that it's gonna be smaller. So I felt kind of awkward installing it, not knowing where like it will go because it's not full. Now I have seen a lot of people that don't even install it, but it's fine. Like, I mean, mine installed fine. Better have it than nothing, for sure. And Yeah, so far the impressions are like it could even run Castlevania without really anything noticeable except like when you die that everything kind of goes down because of the effect. I think that happens even in the real hardware on my Mister as well. So I didn't really feel anything weird on that. Oh, the ROMs. The ROMs, I think maybe it has some junky ROMs, but also mostly it seems like they're fine. The naming can be a bit weird sometimes. Like I have seen some of them you see with the numbers. You have numbers, and then you go to the Super Famicom, and it's still like numbers. Or you go there, it shows numbers again. Like the Mega Man is named as Rockman. Probably it's gonna be the Japanese version. So yeah, there's some little things like that, but it's nothing that you cannot fix, right? You can just do it yourself, and that's it. Unfortunately, it's very bright, so I cannot really show you any gameplay. Um, but I will say that so far, the impression that I have with the sound, I wish it was stereo, but it's not. Whatever. I wish it was stereo. The only thing that I would really change was the stereo thing, and I don't know. Yeah, the OS as well. Probably when it's available, I will put the Onion OS, and I will change the SD card that it has here. Not very, it's not very good for long term to have it there, and then you lose everything. Not very fun. The good thing with this model also is that you're gonna get the Wi-Fi, which potentially could maybe you can connect with the Miyoo achievements. But I really like that kind of thing. I wish I could do that on Mr. FPGA. Maybe I'm dumb and you can actually do that, but as far as I know, you can't. That would be really cool. The retro achievements, you have it, and you can just like play the games, and you can see like a little bit show off your progress to other people. Oh, look, I have done this and this. I really like that idea, especially for older games that have actually like some difficulty in specific regards. Yeah, that is my first thoughts. I didn't really write any script. This was just really unfiltered. And I just wanted to get my thoughts out on this Miyoo Mini, which really has impressed me. This thing was like 100 Australian dollars. This is like 60 USD. Too good quality. Like the buttons feel amazing. I forgot to say, like the D-pad. I could not believe that D-pad is in this device. Like it's really good. Like that is the most thing that I'm like surprised about is like the quality of the product. I never had something like this before. All I had was like I will get the 3DS because like it has the native chip. I will play GBA here, and outside of that, I will play everything on my CRT or on my 4x3 LCD that I use the Mister for. And yeah, so far I'm really impressed. I really like it. I hope we will be able to see in the future something with iteration, with Emmy achievements, and with potential like even playing Pokemon hacks online. Like you can trade and stuff. That will be really cool. Yeah, I hope it can happen. I hope it can happen. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day, mates.